2, 3, 4.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to another review from Roy's Reviews. And today we are having a look at this little bad boy. Today we are looking at the T22 Pro from Innokin with the T18 Pro tank on top. So what we're going to do, we're going to drop down to the table, have a good look around the device, unbox it, etc., and then come back up here again and I'll tell you my thoughts. See you in a moment. So here we are down at the table with the Innokin Endura T22 Pro with the T18 Pro tank, and as it says on there, it's a 1.7 ohm. You also got a different ohm with it as well. 9 to 13.5 watts, 3000 mAh battery, and Type-C charging. Your normal Innokin warning, or the nicotine. This product contains nicotine, which is a highly addictive substance. It doesn't until you actually put nicotine into it. On this side we have got the colour. On the back you've got to keep out of reach of children, got your contents, spare drip tips, O-rings, Type-C charging, quick start guide, you've got your scratch and check, authenticity, you've got your manufacturer's warnings and another warning, and as you can see it says sample not for sale. Okay, so let's get the box open, and inside the box you've got your T22 Pro and your T18 tank. Take those out. Again, all recyclable packaging from Innokin as usual. You get a little baggie with your spares, all your spare O-rings and a spare drip tip. You've got a T18 coil 1.5 ohm. You get your Type-C charge cable. You get your warranty book, warranty and safety, and at the very bottom you get your user manual in your different languages. So in your user manual it shows you exactly everything to do with the device, how to fill your tank and everything else. And bearing in mind this is aimed mainly at new starters, which is really good the way they break down how to use it. And it tells you the different battery powers. There you go, down there. So 100% full. When it's 90% it's green, and between 0 and 90 it's red. It's actually quite a big jump in the red. So here we have the device itself. Nice and simple device, not much to it. All it is really is a larger battery pack to the ever popular T18, which I used to quit smoking. It's got an offset 510 at the back, and on the bottom you've got your CE warning. I actually do like this. You've got an off-on switch here at the bottom. Just push it across to turn it off, which means then no matter how many times you press the button it won't do anything. Turn it on, 1, 2, 3, and you get your flashing light. 1, 2, 3, flashes red, orange, and then green. That tells you that it's switched on. And you've got your power indicator here. So when it's on 1, it's on 9, 2 is up to 11 I think, then it takes you up to 12, and then up to 13 watts. And that's it for the device. So that's just your battery power, that's your charge cable, and your fire switch. And on the edge you've got T22 Pro, and on that side it just says Innokin. Okay, and here we have the T18 Pro tank with the ultimate drip tip on top. It is just a standard 510 drip tip. It goes into it, held in with a double O-ring, nice and secure. The fill you've got the little arrows, chevrons here, which show you where to push to fill. So you just push that across, and it lets you into the grommet to fill the juice in there. Not fill up just a moment, because show you how to change and replace the coil. You've got your airflow slots here down at the bottom, which also well, you've got the little grooves on here which allow for the airflow. So to change your coil, you just unscrew the base like so, and you just pull out the coil like that, and then it's just a matter of putting it back in. What you will see is you have little flat ridges here on the coils, so if you try and put it in with them against the sides, you just need to wiggle it a little bit till you get it to sit down in flush like so. So you just look for the flat ridges to go at these little semicircle curves, and then it goes in, and you just screw this back on. But what you need to do before you do anything is you need to prime the coil, and just need to get some juice to do this with. And for this we're going to use some V Blood and Blackcurrant Menthol. To prime your coil, just put a little bit of juice into each of the holes like so. That just helps the juice intake, and then pop your coil in, making sure you get your edges and it clips down in securely, and then just screw the base back on as so. And then to fill it, it is just a matter of going to the chevrons, push it across, put your bottle in, and put in your juice. So there you have it. And then it's always just best to leave it for a few moments, for 5 minutes or so, and before you vape it. And there you have it. That is the close-up unboxing of the T22E Pro. And join me up at the top when I'll take you to my thoughts on it. See you in a moment. Okay, and welcome back up again, folks, and that is a good little look round the T22 Pro E from Innokin, the Endura. What are my thoughts? Very nostalgic, very nostalgic. I quit smoking with the T18 4.5 years ago now, and this is just its bigger brother basically. It's a bigger battery life. The tank is going back, well, it's moving forward a bit to what the tank was on the T18, the T18 Pro tank. I actually do like it. I actually really like the setup. As for somebody who is just looking to come off the smokes for the first time, this would be a perfect little kit, because the 3000 milliamp battery does last you for ages, especially at the wattage you're vaping these at. If you're running it at between the 9 or the 11, it's going to last you all day, no problem. No adjustable airflow on it, so what you get for your vape is what you get. So you no messing about with it. The draw is a little bit loose on it, compared to a real restricted mouth to lung, but still all the same, it is really good. What I can't figure out is why bring out the T22 Pro and then pair it with the T18. Why couldn't they just call this the T22, or brought out a new tank called the T22 Pro to go with it? But it's in Innokin's hands, and you know what they think. Now, as a vapor for 4 years, I'm going to have to give this 2 different marks. As a vapor that's been going on, for maybe what, 4.5 years now I've been vaping. So for the experienced vapor, I would probably give this somewhere around a 7 or an 8. because it's, if you're looking for a nice restricted mouth to long head, you're not going to really get it from this. The battery side of things, battery life is really good. But if you're really looking for that really restricted mouth to long, is the tank that's probably bringing it down just a little bit for me. As for a new starter, so if you're just somebody who's still smoking, looking to stop smoking, this is going to be up there for me. It's going to be the 9.5 markage, between 9.5, 9.5, definitely up there, because the size, it's nice in your hand. It's got a lot more life than the T18 pen stick versions, and it just generally looks quite cool, I think. So that's it from me, folks. Big thanks to Michelle, who I borrowed this off to do the review on. If you've enjoyed this review, give me a wee thumbs up and drop me a comment down below. And if you haven't enjoyed this review and you are giving me a thumbs down, well, still drop me a wee comment down below. And to everybody who has subscribed to me, thank you very much. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider hitting the wee subscription button. And just remains me to say, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you've been watching this review. Take care now. Bye.
1, 2, 3, 4.